I'm Todd Maul. I'm the bar manager at Clio restaurant in Boston. Today we're going to make a drink called might take out a drink called the Thursday Conversation, which is a take on a drink called the 3-to-1, which was a pre-prohibition drink from the Waldorf Astoria. It is going to be a drink predominantly Old Rod 110 proof gin. There's some cookie Americano and Clio, and we take burnt lime juice, which basically we take limes, we cut them in half, we sear them on a hot pan, and we juice them and strain them. How it's made, it's 1.5 ounces of Old Rod 110 proof gin. It's an ounce cookie Americano. Half ounce of yellow, and a half ounce of burnt lime juice. Basically, really your preference, shake or stir. I typically shake the drink. Then there's going to be, we serve it in a cocktail glass. Up. Then we take Middle Eastern black lime that is dehydrated and grows originally in Syria, and we microplane it on top. It's going to give the drink a slight anise flavor and a dark, rich black lime taste. The name of the drink comes from an odd conversation that I have with some very nice people who are regulars here. I asked them, there were a few people that try the drink before it went on our menu, and I asked them to name it for me, and they spent the better part of the evening trying to figure out a name for it. And I would say it got heated, but they were at odds about to call it, so we eventually settled on the Thursday Conversation. And that's how the drink got its name. Thursday Conversation, how we kind of came up with that drink here. We base a lot of what we do kind of on traditional cocktails. There's a lot of basic methodology involved in cocktailing, the idea of ratios of sweet to sour. The drink is based on the 3-to-1, which I found very interesting because the ratio is actually skewed from 2 parts sweet to 1 part sour, when it's traditionally 2 parts sour to 1 part sweet. And with the 110 proof gin, it blows through it and makes this very bright drink, which would traditionally be very sweet. So I decided I like the idea of using an overproof gin to extract a flavor that you could move through other ingredients and leaving a gin remnants, but not overpowering the gin. So in terms of the Thursday Conversation, I started with the 110 proof gin, and I thought to myself, Blanc de lait would go very nicely, as again using a reference, another traditional cocktail is a Corpse Survivor number 2, which is gin and Blanc de lait. Blanc de lait made the drink a little too sweet, some cookie Americano. I found that liqueur and enjoyed the overall spicy flavor of it. It went well with 110 proof gin. I concocted the drink the first couple times and it didn't quite ring true, so we basically, what we do is tweak drinks. So I give a lot of people different tries of drinks to allow them to kind of give me feedback. I talked to Chef Dougie here, and he gave me the idea of searing limes to take away the high notes and giving the overall drink a more round flavor, and taking away some of the high citrus tones. So basically, we went back, seared the limes, reintroduced the lime juice, and it becomes a much rounder drink. And the caramelization in the lime gives it a nicer mouth feel. And we took the same idea in terms of introducing lime to the drink with a Middle Eastern black lime, which again I talked to Chef Dougie, and he showed me this lime is grown in Syria and dehydrated. We use it in a couple of dishes on the menu, and to me, another very good point of reference in terms of making cocktails is the kitchen. You look at the kitchen, kind of what they're doing, and you try to mirror it at the bar. The adventurous nature of what happens in the kitchen can be really extracted and expounded upon at the bar. So I took the Middle Eastern black lime and used it as a garnish and shaved it on top. Originally, he had given me minced lime, and it didn't kind of quite fit with the drink. It kind of sat there. So I took an actual whole lime and microplaned it, and it ended up a very much nicer overall, well-rounded drink.